Hey, Jeanette Lorraine here. Just touching on the narcissistic abuse from flying monkeys. My God, my husband's got a live one, I'll tell you. I can't believe he really has people believing that because he goes off of papers that he's divorcing me and that I want money and I want this and that, which is complete, utter bullshit. He was whacked out a year prior to the original, the second Baker Act, the first time. He was obsessed thinking I was divorcing him. I don't even know where he got it from. He was brutal, terribly abusive. I was in the hospital. I thought I was having a heart attack. It was acute anxiety. That's how bad it was. And when he called, I was so happy that I was so afraid. I thought I was dying. My husband was on the phone when the nurse told me, and here he says, "I hope you die, you effing bitch." And, I did bring that up quite a bit prior to where we are now, because I stayed with him after that for a whole year because he led me to believe that he didn't know what he was doing, and he really never gave me a reason as to why he thought I was divorcing him, but he did. The nurse at PIMS was like, at 10 days, because they talked to the wife and about the conditions and the diagnoses and everything. And she was like, he still thinks you're getting a divorce, but he says you're going to work it out and go to counseling. And I was just like baffled. I mean, we didn't have a fight. Nothing happened. I mean, it was insane. So throughout that year, every once in a while, I'm not going to lie, because I'm a very honest, loyal person, and it did bother me. Because here's the thing. What I know now, I didn't know then at all. I stayed with him and just chucked it up to he had a nervous breakdown, he lost his business, blah, 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 blah. But it ate at me. It really did. Because these men target women that are not close with their family, that are on the outs with their family, that lost a family member, their child, their parent, one or the other. They target people. You could have lost your dog. This is like, you're a target. You got it written right on your forehead. So during that time too, I wasn't really talking to my parents, and he had went there saying I went crazy and that I took bricks and smashed up our GTX. Smashed it up. My mother said he was so weird. He went in the bathroom. He was in there 20 minutes, didn't even flush the toilet. Now you have to understand, they didn't even know him at all at that time. So, what ended up happening by Baker Act number 2, which was a year ago or whatever, this is where he goes off again crazy, and he's again convinced that I'm divorcing him. So he went one up this time, and he e-filed for divorce. Well, when he was in the mental facility, I don't know if you didn't know this or not, they send you divorce paperwork in the mail. So he was calling me in the third person. I mean, what I was listening to and dealing with would blow your mind. And I said, "You e-filed for divorce on me?" And he said, "Oh, no, that was just a knee-jerk reaction. That was just a knee-jerk reaction. Nothing will come of it." And that's when I said, I take marriage serious. Make no mistake about it. Whatever we do, we will be doing it divorced. And the reason I'm touching on this is because, this live-in that's with him, that he led to believe we were married only 4 years and that I'm after money and I stole all his shit, she said. And I locked him out of his house. First of all, I never changed the locks on the house. In the state of Florida, it's a no-fault 50-50 state. The reason he couldn't come to the house, well, I had a valid reason. Make no mistake about it. Believe me, in time she will know exactly what I'm talking about. With that being said, this man he likes to have everything on paper, like his lawyer. During the injunction hearing when I was on the stand, she kept on doing these court documents, and it would say wife was ejected from the home. When the wife was ejected from, I was never ejected from the home. I was fleeing from the home. But I have my dogs, and I had to get things in order because the man completely, I had no hot water for over a year. Okay, the power got shut off every month. He wouldn't even give me the passcode to pay the power bill. I had to go through hell. I have a 45-minute conversation with him where he circle talks and is like, I'm not giving you the power. I'm not giving you the code to the power. Bill, that's controlling. That's abusive. No, it's not what it is. No, I'm not playing your games. And I'm like, we have animals here. How is that playing games? You're allowing the power to get shut off every month. I have to pay a reconnect fee and they won't even talk to me, and we're married. This is ludicrous. So, I mean, you can't even have a rational conversation with these people. They're just, you might as well talk to a plant. But at the end of the day, you know, it's funny because he and his new flying monkey, well, one of them, you know, with their fake Facebook accounts, he's going off and under this other guy's name, and he starts saying, oh, no wonder why Bill is divorcing you. Well, the funny thing is, he just sent a friend of his to my home to see if I would reconcile with him. He would have had a U-Haul at the house to move his new flying monkey out on the street if there was a chance of reconciliation. So apparently he's there licking his wounds, and that's when they get really ugly. And that is why and then him saying that he's got 25-year-olds and you're so ugly and washed up and this and talking about my boobs. That's the thing too. The new girlfriend, she is obsessed with the way I look and my boobs. It's sick. Like, seriously, obviously, since my husband's so obsessed with boobs, he must not care much about her, because he would have bought her boobs by now, because she just can't stop looking at mine, talking about mine, and everything else. It's insane. It's insane. I don't get it. It's like, I mean, I'm 14 years younger than my husband, and I will tell you this, that's a big age difference. And he's bragging about being with 20-year-olds. I mean, he's 60 years old. I mean, what's that tell you? He's got some serious problems, okay? It was bad enough they already looked at us funny. I mean, that was a problem, you know. But it's just crazy how he, with the fake police reports and setting people up, and, you know, he led me to believe he showed me, like, we had like 7 cameras on the property, when in fact he had 40. They're hidden. He's got hidden shit everywhere. So he did it to me. He did it to every one of his exes. He's doing it to everyone. He likes to watch people with that blank stare, the narcissistic stare. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's just so crazy that this woman, like, drives past my house in the silver car with 4 doors, with her blue iPhone case, taking pictures. I mean, I have cameras in all the trees everywhere, not to mention my neighbor was out front grilling, and they know what's going on. So it's like, it's so ridiculous. And again, what woman, I don't give a shit what line of shit somebody told you. Look up on public records. I mean, my God, you know, this man is so brilliant at manufacturing crimes and evidence and falsified police reports. Like, it's alarming to me. Does his lawyer really believe that I was ejected from the home? Because the judge certainly told her to refrain from ever saying that again, and she didn't like it very much. However, every court paper she would put that in it. And for the life of me, like, as of right now, it's been almost 3 years. We're going on 3 years. I'm still not divorced. I haven't gotten a penny. He didn't give me a damn thing. He actually, I didn't even know they made newspapers anymore. But when I left, because he's so out there, I mean, it was just so crazy. I took video footage of the house, the way I left it, everything. And then he goes and fraudulently collects money for the balcony from Irma. Jesus. That was like that before I met him. This is what I mean with him. It's what I mean. It's constant harassment. It never ends. And at the end of the day, I have no idea what would possibly make this man stop. And, you know, it's just alarming how immature and childish to block your wife and have fake accounts and then try to attack me. Like, seriously, good luck replacing me. Good luck. Believe me, he had the best of both worlds. And thank you so much for letting me know sooner than later. Because I am such an idiot. I would have been in it to win it. I'm so true blue and loyal. I would have been stuck in this cesspool with this Captain Toxic bullshit with his victim playing and oh my God, and his triangulation and his stories. I mean, God, I would have thought his mother was the biggest monster on the earth. I mean, and I believe she feels the same way about me because of the triangulation. Who knows? I don't really care. I just want you guys to know I'm going to keep bringing the real story to you. You know, like I said, anytime this man opens his mouth, it's a lie. He manipulates to get falsified police reports or make stuff up. I mean, my God, his own lawyer was putting something in court documents that weren't even true. I was never ejected from the home. Complete bullshit. So stay tuned, and he has so many fake accounts. I'm sure he'll strike again because he lives for this. He is not happy unless he's making someone's life miserable. The only bad thing for him, you know, I'm a strong woman. You know, I've been through it all. Good luck at your efforts. Good luck. Good riddance and good luck. And you know what? Time will tell. Peace out.